historic French-Canadian city of Montreal, Quebec. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the London Monarchs taking on the Voyageurs of Montreal. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him,
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by one of the brightest young stars in the NFL, a fourth-year pro out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. The numbers a week ago for Chase: 10 catches, 65 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number one in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
Up the middle they go. It's Goodwin. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Quick slant caught by Chase. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down and 2. When you look at this defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, it's Goodwin. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, brother.
Touchdown! Luke Schoonmaker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Voyagers are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Bringing them out is one of the most exciting players in the NFL every season. A former MVP, it's Lamar Jackson.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net him 14 yards as they pick up the first. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And that's going to be another good run on first down. This one goes for 14 as he is eating them up here to begin the drive. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. His throw incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give running right is Mitchell. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. When you look at this defense, right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom charts.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
On 2nd down now. It's Goodwin, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that one too wide and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Herbert. Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Herbert. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
On first down, Goodwin fighting through. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play action. It's Herbert. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on, because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this,
touchdown! DJ Chark, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Voyagers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now 14-0. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. The numbers for Andrews last week: 8 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
and he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first, but he also in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get to the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
Second quarter now, and it's London with the football. 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. On second down, here's Mitchell. He can't get him down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down, Monarchs.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. Now Jackson. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. They run over center with Mitchell. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Jackson on first down. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Herbert. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The offense on 3rd down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 6. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Herbert now. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Out of the gun, Herbert. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Herbert operating from the red zone. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
London about set to take over on offense. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
65 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. They'll get this to the rookie, Jonathan Mingo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mark Andrews from 3 yards out. And the Monarchs are back within a score.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that one makes it 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Montreal offense ready to take over now. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Here's Herbert. Finding Hardman here over the middle. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Justin Herbert. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here's Herbert now on second down. That is caught. Schoonmaker. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 36 yards on the play.
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's over the middle to Schoonmaker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up second down. Herbert back to the air. Over to Hooper on the sideline. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now it's Herbert. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Velus Jones now from his end zone. One final go for this offense here this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. Now Jackson on first down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Jackson checks this one down. It's Mitchell. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 8. On the draw, here's Mitchell. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. On first down, it's Herbert. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Goodwin. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Right back to him on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's Goodwin. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Herbert. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. He finds his man complete. That's Goodwin. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Goodwin. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw out wide is incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Play action. Now Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And Jackson throwing once more. He's got Mingo. Still going. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo. 67 yards. And the Monarchs have cut it back within a score. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Elliott on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's another shot now for the Montreal offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. A quick throw complete to Chark. Dances by him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Goodwin, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Goodwin. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
They juked him, and they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw brought in by Watson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Jackson now. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, you know me pretty well now. You know what I want to do after that completed pass. 4th down by 3. What do I want to do here?
You want to go for it. You might be tempted. I think they need to kick it.
Yeah, someone might have to overrule me. Get the kicker out there, tie this game up.
The kick by Elliott is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Good one. And he'll stretch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got a man, complete. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. They give him a gain of 38.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Goodwin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Now it's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. That's once again complete to Chark. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Herbert now. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Here now, second and goal. The handoff as they run the counter play. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on first down, then ran it on second down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important third down try?
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on what could be a pivotal third and goal now in a tie ball game. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Boswell's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
So Lamar Jackson in the offense, down by a field goal, 1:50 to play. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Throwing, Jackson. There's a nice move. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Jackson. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Now Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal. We continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. To throw is Jackson. He completes this one to Mingo. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Holding, offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. Oh, what a move. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Play action. It's Jackson on the move. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. George Karlaftis. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt that helps out your defense with field position.
And the Montreal offense ready to take over now. But their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Herbert on 1st down now. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Goodwin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Here's Herbert. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially at a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November and all of December still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. first down. It's Goodwin, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. Herbert going to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown and a game winner in OT. Was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for Montreal, the win is their 8th on the